It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
From the gun. Rush in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
258! Easy.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. John Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
258! Hey, 88!
Rodgers to throw. Catch made there, that's Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steeler 1st down.
Play fake. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Harold Landry in there to drop from that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
It's a gain of 20.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Second and inches. Again, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Warren. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Torpedo!
They'll run with Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Once more, Henderson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. That one, taken in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Moving to his left. Going for it all. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
Rodgers here on second down. That's complete to Smith. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. To throw is Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he's brought in, and he will score. DK Metcalf, touchdown Steelers. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. On the handoff, Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here goes.
To throw is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and
3. To throw now, May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's up? Hey, Bo.
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7.
Hey, what's up?
So, we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7.
Here goes tonight.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short, and here is May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is the blueprint, Mike, the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing now is May. It's caught right side by Henry. And the Patriots are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Hey, here we go. Sit up. CD, what's up?
Now May. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rodgers now. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. A carry here for Warren. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Acrisure. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
When you script that first 15, King, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down after a short game.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw, Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Inside. Take 30.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Again, Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Throwing again, Rodgers. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Escapes the pocket. Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Fields this at the 19. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
258. 150. Back north. Inside.
Rodgers from the gun. Caught by Warren in the backfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Warren running between the tackles. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
26.
First and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 2nd down now. They need 7.
At the 18-yard line.
58.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. He's got Smith again. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
17 yards.
Get 300.
Steelers, first down.
Warren does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Back north.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Chargers, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Cap it. Go. Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chargers.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's a give to Vidal. Fights his way through a tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
21. Home trips right.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. So we'll get it further downfield after that return as he goes down at the 30. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. A give here to Warren. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run now with Warren. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Catch made. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Buys time, rolling right. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Home to right.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Catholic. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop.
And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. There's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, easy. We'll go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. First down from the 42. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Chargers 15.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
319.
I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
58! Jumbo! Hey, 626!
Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers only up by a few. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going to pass it here. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
58! 50!
He's back to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Inside. Back. 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Throwing deep right away. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Allen looking to throw. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Now Allen going to the air. Finds him over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Straight ahead. Massive hit. The ball's out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Warren. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Pickup of 2 here. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run with Warren. Oh, the football's loose. It didn't look like a Bill got it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Allen now on 1st down. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and goal for Allen. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Captured clean and to pick it off. And the Steelers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First call here coming from the shotgun.
26.
Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Run it, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, this on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Good. Don't touch.
Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, you can make me dance. I'll stay forever.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down, here's Lamar. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect week. for 1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon...
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness. And I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So first down from the 41. Rodgers to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut. He caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Complete, Derrick Henry. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's caught. So they try for 2 once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip. All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the 2-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on 2-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Rodgers going to throw on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the
Throw again, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This one's caught. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Again, Rodgers. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Throwing again, Rodgers. That throw's knocked away. It hits the turf, so that incomplete pass means second and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throws caught.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Rodgers on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Goes to the hurry up here. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th down, it's Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. This is Warren headed right. Down to the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights, and the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Chris Boswell to kick
So we've
off
got a
for
tie ball
Pittsburgh.
game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Jackson has his man. It's DeAndre Hopkins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson trying again on second down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. There he goes on the right side. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up second down.
Now it's Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar off the play fake. Looking left, throwing deep. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He's looking deep once again. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. He's loaded another one up. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you dumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Lamar throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying some time right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This is Henry on second. Running in the red zone. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right out and go make a point.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Hey, middle. You what?
Here's Jackson to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
He lays out for it and makes the catch! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 47 yards.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself in those.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $1 smoothie pass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Actually? Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world. You can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker. That's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail, cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on their in-state rivals to the west, the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys be able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Warren. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the one. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's third down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on third down?
Rodgers with a keeper. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Barkley, inside handoff. Able to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
180, 180.
Throwing is Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Do you think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some...
Pat Freiermuth as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumble scrambled in for a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the give, it's Warren. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Steeler first down and a pickup of 11 yards. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
To throw is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A handoff for Warren. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Hey, take 20.
Now Rodgers. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Got his man, it's Warren. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Warren. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Here's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
319.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Warren is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 25 on 2nd down, Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll set up a throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They go play action with Hurts. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Hurts will throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers throwing here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Short throw to Smith. A beautiful span and room to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers again now. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Smith. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 6 yards away. And the Steelers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. Keeps the score. Steelers 34, Eagles 15. Chris Boswell
now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. line. This Philly offense set to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Alex Highsmith. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.